Hey there, welcome to Chris's Texas Sports Podcast. I'm Chris, by the way. Texas backup quarterback Arch Manning passed for 4 touchdowns and ran 67 yards for another score after taking over for injured starter Quinn Ewers in the second quarter, leading number 2 Texas to a 56-7 win over UTSA on Saturday night. Texas A&M's backup quarterback also saw action. Marcel Reed accounted for 3 touchdowns in his first collegiate start, and Texas A&M dominated Ford 33-20 on Saturday, and what may have been Coach Billy Napier's final game with the Gators. Filling in for injured starter Connor Weigman, Reed threw 2 touchdown passes and ran for a score as the Aggies won a road game for the first time in nearly 3 years. Texas A&M 2-1 and 1-0 in the SEC had dropped 10 straight on the road. Wow. A&M coach Mike Elko said that Reed was calm, confident, and made throws. Also Saturday, Marion Baylor vented its frustration over not making the playoffs last year against Westgate Christian as they blew them out 85-6. Didn't even play the full 60 minutes as they only played 8-minute quarters in the second half. Texas Tech quarterback Baron Morton threw 4 touchdown passes and ran 10 yards for another score as the Red Raiders tied a school record with 52 points in the first half to beat North Texas 66-21. Astros pitcher Ronaldo Blanco threw 6 scoreless innings. Jason Hayward hit a home run as the Astros finished off a 3-game sweep of the Los Angeles Angels with a 6-4 win on Sunday. The win drops their magic number to clinch another AL West title to 9 games. Their win on Friday, by the way, was the 5,000th win in the history of the franchise. Justin Verlander got the win on Saturday to get his first win since he came back from injury. Seattle Mariners pitcher George Kirby faced the minimum number of batters and gave up 1 hit in 7 sparkling innings as the Mariners shot the Texas Rangers 7-0 to earn a victory over the Rangers and keep place in the AL West and also the wild card race. The Astros and Mariners play each other in a 3-game series at Minute Maid Park next week. Texas is now ranked number 1 in the new AP Top 25, with Texas A&M coming in at number 25. New Orleans Saints quarterback Derek Carr spent the offseason asking himself how he would have a faster start to a second season with the Saints. What amounted in his mind to doubling up of plays in practice was one of his answers, and it's working so far. Alvin Kamara scored 4 touchdowns, including a 57-yarder on a screen pass, as the Saints ended the Dallas Cowboys' 16-game home winning streak in the regular season with a 44-19 win over the Cowboys on Sunday. I watched some of that game, by the way. They showed Jerry Jones on the owner's box. He wasn't very happy. Carr threw for 243 yards and 2 touchdowns, and scored on a quarterback sneak as the Saints got touchdowns on their first 6 drives a week after setting a franchise record by starting the season with points in 9 consecutive possessions and a 47-10 rout over the Carolina Panthers. The 33-year-old Carr started showing age a year ago, and the Saints ended up missing the playoffs on tiebreakers. A week after holding the Cleveland Browns to 54 yards and 1 first down before halftime in a 33-17 victory, Dallas gave up 2 touchdown passes longer than that before the break. Rashid Shaheed's 70-yarder career long on a deep throw and Kamara's catch and run that started behind the line of scrimmage. The Texans beat the Bears last night, 19-13. I watched that one. They wore their white jerseys and white pants on whiteout night at NRG Stadium, which had its roof open because the roof got damaged by Hurricane Beryl, and they're still working on it. Former Oilers legend Kenny Houston is going to the Houston Sports Hall of Fame. Former Rockets player Mitchell Wiggins passed away on Friday. He was 64. The Dynamo won. They beat Real Salt Lake 4-1. Austin FC lost. They lost to Toronto FC 2-1. I went and saw the Dynamo play Toronto FC a few years ago. They played to a 0-0 draw. The sports station in Dallas, The Ticket, is going to be on the Dallas Stars' new streaming service called Victory Plus. Rangers promoted general manager Chris Young to president of baseball operations. Young, of course, built the Rangers team that won the World Series last year. They're not going to do it this year. They lost 3 out of 4 to the Mariners. And as I mentioned earlier, they lost to the Mariners Sunday. The Spurs promoted Georgie Ding to be the assistant general manager for the Austin Spurs of the NBA G League. Well, that's all I got for now. I'll be back on Wednesday. My name is Chris Carlisle. Thank you for listening to my podcast.